Hi, my name is Andrew Hook. I'm the author of O for Obscurity, or The Story of N, which is a biography of the mysterious N.Senada. I'm going to say a few words about the book. As I'm here at the moment in the UK in isolation, it seems quite a fitting time to do so because N.Senada was all about isolation, if nothing else. The book came about basically, I was down in doing some research one day down in London and came across some files for the South Bank show, which was a cultural arts programme at the time, about a programme they were going to do about the residents, so I believe that was then aborted. And amongst the information I was looking at there was a diary page, or it seemed, didn't know that at the time, but basically effectively it was a diary page with some numbers written on it randomly. Some of them had circles around them, but in the top right hand corner it said N.Senada. Now, I'd already been interested in the residents, so I kind of photocopied that and thought I'll take that home with me and have a look at that later, but after a while I put it away and forgot about it. Fast forward a few years, I was doing some other research and came about a method of perhaps decoding the numbers that were in that diary, or in that page. So I did so, realised it was a diary page from N.Senada and sent that over to the residents, the Cryptic Corporation in America. I didn't hear anything back. I believe they probably forgot all about it. But a couple of years back, whilst they were going through the archives for the preserved recordings that they're going to bring out, or I'll bring it out with Cherry Red, the band came across a box that had been sent by N.Senada with some recordings that they'd used for the Eskimo album. And in that box was a hitherto undiscovered diary full of this type of code. Now, Homer Flynn, who is the spokesperson for the band as part of the Cryptic Corporation, remembered that I'd sent over that page. He sent the diary to me and said, look, would you mind translating this for us? Which eventually I managed to do. So what's resulted is basically a biography of the mysterious N.Senada, written in collaboration with him, but actually in his absence. The diary includes some artwork at the time, so some diary pages, and I'm just going to read a little bit of an extract to get a flavour for it. It wasn't long after Lithman moved into the San Mateo address that another kindred spirit arrived. As unlike Lithman in every way, he was dressed in a trench coat, fedora and sunglasses, and entered carrying a battered saxophone case. This character was Nigel Sinatra, a Bavarian composer and music theorist. He had hooked up with Lithman in Europe, and Lithman had played him some early recordings. The avant-garde nature of these works drew Nigel to San Mateo, where he was to play an integral role with the band. Or, I remember a party where Lithman turned up with this small guy in his 60s, apparently autistic, who covered an awkward shyness with loud, guttural sounds resembling a curious language which only Lithman could understand. It wasn't English, but even in calm situations he could coax his voice little over a whisper, and his speech was extremely difficult to comprehend, to such an extent that even his name became garbled and incomprehensible. And that's just a fraction of the book, O for Obscurity, or The Story of N, which is now shortly going to be available through Psychofon Records. Thank you for your time.